Arriba, mira arriba. Miedo, el pobre vida.
Are on the reserve already, and over here I see the first animal of the safari. Over on the left, the greater kudu, large tan antelope. Greater kudu are the second tallest antelope in Africa. Those were female. I didn't see any horns. They are classified as conservation dependent. That means that there's plenty of them. They're not really in danger or anything, but a lot of them do live on reserves and are, they need conservation to protect them, such as reserves like this. Now over here also on the left, there's some bongos, large brown antelope. Both male and female bongos have horns, so it's kind of hard to tell the difference between the two. The bongos are known as ghosts here in the forest. They blend in so well with vegetation. And they are endangered due to deforestation and poaching for their pretty coats. Oh, now it's not the greatest view, but way in the distance on the left, there's a rhino laying down over there. You can see it moving just a little bit. Now that's a black rhino. You can tell simply because of its size. black rhino get up to about 3,000 pounds, and they are critically endangered. There's less than 5,000 of these animals left in the entire world. That is due to poaching for their horns. Their horns are made out of the same thing as our fingernail and hair, which is keratin, and a lot of people believe that they have a medicinal value. It just doesn't make any sense, though. If the rhino horns did so in your fingernail and hair. Oh, and there's another one right here. You can see it a little easier on the left, up on the top of the hill. Yeah. And we're gonna keep going. We're gonna head towards the Safi River. Hopefully we'll find Nile hippopotamus and the Nile crocodile there. A lot of the animals that we see here on the reserve are going to be either endangered, critically endangered, threatened, or conservation dependent. That's the whole point of reserves, is protect these kind of animals from further population loss. Either poaching, habitat destruction, or other things like that. So I'll point out a couple others as we go through the reserve. Now we are here at the Safi River. Like I said, we're hoping to find hippos and crocodiles. Now, Nile hippopotamus are nocturnal animals. Sleep during the day, go looking for food at night. And I see one on the right. There, look at that. Beautiful animals. The Nile hippopotamus, they eat up to about 80 pounds of vegetation every single day. Oh, there's also a couple over on the left, including, I think there's a baby. Yeah, it just surfaced. Look at that, there's a baby hippo right there. A couple months old. It's actually the first hippo born here in 13 years on the reserve. A group of hippo like this is called a bloat, B-L-O-A-T, bloat. There's also some pelicans around. Those are pinkback pelicans. They get the name for the pinkbacks they show off during mating season. The hippo, they can grow up to 5,500 pounds, but they can hold their breath for up to 8 minutes at a time under the water. Now, surprisingly, the Nile hippopotamus can run anywhere from 25 to 30 miles an hour. They're pretty fast animals for their size. Oh, and look at this, guys. Some Nile crocodile. The largest crocodilian species in Africa. They get up to 16 feet long. They're around 550 pounds. They typically only eat once a week, but during that one meal, they can have their body weight. Now, like I said, guys, everyone has to remain seated, and that is at all times, okay? So please remain seated. Different ecosystem from the two we've seen. It's actually one of the largest ecosystems on the planet. Stretches for hundreds and hundreds of miles across the entire continent of Africa. So it makes elephants and a couple others, including rhinos. In fact, I actually see some giraffe way in the distance in front of the truck. Straight in front. I see a couple of them over there. We're going to get a little closer. Now, there's only one species of giraffe on the reserve. That is Maasai. Maasai giraffe are one of the more populated out of the 7 species of giraffe. There's about 32,000 individuals in the entire world. And there are 7 species of giraffe. Some have left. There's a couple African wild dogs laying down. African wild dogs are not hyenas, nor are they dogs. They're called dogs because of the way they look. This is a little bit better view. There's a bunch of them around. They're one of the most endangered predators here in Africa due to habitat loss. They're also very good at hunting. One of the most successful predators here in Africa, with around a 90% success rate when hunting. There's also some sable antelope over here. Sable antelope are a conservation-dependent animal. A lot of them live on reserves like this. Now, the darker the coat of the sable, the more dominant it is within the herd. Those are all female, you can tell because of their coats. Male coats are so dark, they look black. Very, very pretty animals. And they are the emblem of the reserve. That's partially due to how extremely territorial they are. They will defend themselves against predators and even sometimes drive off some of the smaller ones if they can. Coming up, you can see the anchovy cattle. They're a little closer, but there's also some gray and black animals. They're on our left right now. I'll be on our right as we turn. These are the white-bearded wildebeest, one of the most populated animals on the planet. White-bearded wildebeest